Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name's Courtney and I'm so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. Friends, how we are already getting ready for the November budget, totally beyond me, but that is exactly where we're headed to. So, my furnace is currently running in the background. It will eventually stop, don't you worry. We are onto our second to last month of the year, which is just stinking wild. But that said, let's jump into our goals and to-dos for the month. Zoom me in a little bit. So goals, we've kept these pretty consistent every month. So I want to read 2 books. I have definitely exceeded my book reading goal for the year. So this is more of just like for funsies. Let's see how many we can do. I do want to work on my temperature blanket. If you watched my goals update, my quarter 3 goals update, you'd know that I am way behind on this. I think I've made it through, I want to say I'm like in February. Like I haven't even gotten through February yet. So I want to plan to get through April. We'll see if we can make that happen. The other thing, goal-wise, let's see. I don't think I have anything else goal-wise on here that I'm going to worry about. To-do list. I need to start planning our Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, nothing's really going to be different. We may have some additional family coming. Essentially, and I've kind of held off saying anything, but I'm going to at this point. My husband did not know his biological father growing up. In August, we found a once-in-a-lifetime connection. And for the last 2-ish months, we have been connecting with his biological father and family, and it has been incredible. It's been very exciting, and it's been rewarding. So, lots of time to catch up on. But anyway, we are going to be ended up having extra people for Thanksgiving. So I want to start planning Thanksgiving. The other thing I need to do, what do I need to do? I'm pretty sure there's a to-do from last month that I'm forgetting about, but you know what? We're just going to do that. Plan Thanksgiving. Oh, no. We need to start my Christmas planning. See, there's the furnace going away. Christmas planning as far as budget goes, and doing the budget, figuring out what we're doing, where we're going, all of that. Gift ideas. I printed off my book from Taylor over at A Little of It All. I had to think for a second. I don't know if she still has it in her Etsy shop, but I bought it last year, so I've printed out some pages to help me keep track of my Christmas planning. And then notes, we have 3 birthdays, one of which is Claire's birthday, 3 birthday parties to attend, and that's about it. It's not a super busy month, but there's definitely things here, there, and everywhere that are going. So that is all she wrote for the first page. Now let's move on to the next page. What you're here for, probably. The numbers, the budget. So let's start up here with income. We are back to our regular 4-week month. In looking at this, so this first week, because my husband took some time off, is going to be at $19.40, so it'll be a little bit less. But then these should all be at $2,000, which is great. So we're looking at 6, 7, so a total of $79.40. For the month, which is fabulous. Now, last month we did take a break from some of our other things to get a debt paid off, and I will be happy to report it has been paid. So, exciting. All right, let's talk about bills. We are just going to run through these really quick. I did pre-fill everything out just to make my life easier. I was in the middle of something, didn't have time to film, but I was like, oh, I can. The kids were being extremely loud, so that's why. Okay, so our rent is $600. Yes, I know it is a very inexpensive rent. Yes, we are very fortunate. It is one of those things where it is a unicorn of a deal, and we are hopeful that once we are debt-free and that the farmer we rent from is ready, we can purchase this land and eventually build our dream home. That is the goal. That's the plan. That's what we're working towards. So, yes, we pay a very inexpensive rent, and I will never complain about that. Okay, power bill. So I know what this is supposed to be. I'm going to budget $125. I think that's over budgeting, but that's fine. Our car insurance and renter's insurance, $235, I think is enough for that one. Life insurance is $110. We currently only have life insurance on my husband, and that is just because he's the one currently providing for us. Eventually we will get life insurance on me, but we just haven't gotten that far yet. My car, $330. The truck, $370. The truck will hopefully be our next, dive bomb, get it paid off. We haven't gotten that far yet, though. My mom, we do have a loan to her that we're paying back at $200 a month. We have my husband's dues, which just went up, so we are going to be doing $55 a month. Garbage is $40 a month. Our internet, we have Starlink, $165. Our Amazon Prime membership is $15. I save $15 a month so that every October I can pay it. Netflix is $17. Canva is $13. These are all rounded up, PT dub. $12 for Apple Music. That's my husband's. I try to get him to get rid of it, and he won't do it. Drives me crazy. We have one storage on our phone for $1. We have another storage that is $3, and then my Hulu went up, and it is $24. So those are our bills for the month. Let's add them up and see if we have saved enough in our month ahead fund. We should. There should be no issue. But yeah, let's dive into that real quick. All right. So $23.15 is all she wrote down here. So we are good to go. We put aside $2,400 every month, so the extra will just go into our buffer. All right, so that leaves us with $5,625 left to play with. So great news, our STCU card is gone. So now we're gonna be dumping a lot towards this bad boy right here. I'm going to put a goal of putting $3,000 towards that for the year, or for the month. That is a stretch goal. So the one thing about our monthly budgets, if you are new around here, is it is a guideline. It is not a hard and fast. We get paid weekly, and we do use those weekly budgets as our hard and fast. That way, if we have to cash flow anything crazy that comes up, we have that ability to do so. This is more of I want to get to this point. Can we make that happen? If we can't, no big deal. We keep moving forward. So the goal is 3,000. We'll see if we can make it happen. I don't know that we will, but we're going to try. Okay, so that jumps us over so that leaves us with $26.25. So we're going to jump over here to our sinking funds. And the first thing I'm going to fill in here is our long-term savings. This one we have got to get a handle on. So, well, not a handle on. We haven't put anything into this since, for the whole month of October. Because what was going to kind of work out, we had some weird stuff and I had to finagle some numbers, so we did not put anything into long-term savings for the entire month of October. So we got to make up for that little bit of lost time. Not terrible. We're probably not going to meet some of our goals, but that's okay. So I want to do $1,600 in these accounts. We're going to see if we can make that happen. That's $400 a week. I don't see why we couldn't be able to make that happen, but we're gonna see how the cookie crumbles on that. So, That's going to leave us with like 1,025 left, which is not a lot, but I think we're going to be fine. So family fun, I'm just going to put 20. We're going to do $5 a week. Clothing, I do want to get 40. The reason being is I'm going to do sock and underwear shopping and on Black Friday. We have a local store that does them 50% off, so it's the best time to get them for the kids and Cody. Date night, we're going to say 20. Pets is going to be $120 per usual. Garden, $25 a week. Gifts, that one, we're going to just do 20 on that because I only have one more birthday coming up, so we should be A-okay there. Anniversary is also going to be 20. Birthday, on the other hand, is going to be a little bit different. That one, we're going to say 50 on that because Cody's birthday is coming up shortly after Claire's, and we're going to have to see how that pans out. Holidays is going to be 200. Nails, that one, I'm thinking, because I'm going extra, just with the way my schedule works and the way my nail gal schedule worked, I'm just going to do 75 because I'm going 5 weeks over my next 2 appointments, and so I'm sitting pretty decent in there. And then wax is going to be 60 for sure. So that means one of those weeks I will skip putting money into my nails envelope, which is totally fine by me. So let's add this up, see where we're at. Actually, before we add it up, we're going to jump down here to our cash envelopes. So cash envelopes, we are going to do 300 for groceries. That is $75 a week. I will be doing a Costco haul in November because it has been a little while and we are on the tail end of our toilet paper and paper towels. So Cody will get $120, just $30 a week. And then eating out, I do have a couple of days where we're going to be going out and about. So I'm thinking, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put 75, which is a lot. I don't think we will use that, but I'd rather have it in there and be safe than sorry. So let's add this up really quick because, well, what is that? $4.95. I did it in my head. Yay. $4.95. Okay, so let's go up here now, see what this adds up to. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit, and we're just going to see if this works out in my head how I think it's going to. Okay, so we got to finagle some numbers here. So let's see, how do we want to adjust this? I think what we're going to do is, how do I want to do this? Honestly, friends, I don't know. I think I'm just going to put us at over budget for the month, just with how I want to break things down, and then we'll come back and see how it pans out. Because the way I'm looking at this, I don't want to change anything. I kind of want to see that we can make this happen. Truth be told, I think this number over here is going to be the one that doesn't make it happen. This is a stretch. So I'm going to keep these and all of this the same. We're going to budget this as over budget, which I know is a little crazy. But it's kind of been interesting for me to go through this and see like what I have, like what I can make happen with the monthly budgets. Typically the closeout's obviously going to be the one that means anything. So 380, so that's going to put us over. So I'm going to use red so that we know I am negative 115. We're gonna see how this pans out. Because yeah, ultimately I think this is gonna be the one that doesn't make as much. We're not gonna make the progress. I am pretty positive this will stay the same and all of this will stay the same. It's this that we're not gonna make as big a dent because this isn't our, like, as much as it's our focus for our debt, it is not our main focus for the month. For the month, my big focus is getting this squared away. So that said, we're going to come down here and we're going to do one little final run through, make sure my math is mathing, make sure my numbers numbering, and then we'll close this bad boy out. All right, friends, there you see it. We have got an over budget of $115. Obviously, we're not going to go over budget. Something we'll have to give. Truthfully, I think it is going to boil down to being our debt because we made such a big dent in one of our other debts in the month of October, and at the cost of our sinking funds. I want to get our sinking funds really padded in October. I want to get a couple of things finished, which I think we're going to, as far as like being prepped by the end of the year and meeting some goals that I have. And then come December, we are going to have to put aside some funds to cover my husband taking a couple weeks off for the holidays. So that will kind of adjust a little bit of all of this. So we're going to see how things shake out. We're going to see how it goes. I don't think we're going to be too far off, but it's going to be exciting. So, friends, that is my November budget with me. Let me know down in the comments if you have any big goals you're working towards for November. I know we're hitting that holiday season, which is my favorite. And friends, I just went through and adjusted my planner to be more fit for consumption, if you will. I just need to learn how to list it on Etsy so that I can put it up for purchase. I am working on that. I have to ask some friends because that has been a very common question I get all the time is, where's your planner from? Where did you get that? Is it for sale? Not yet. I went through and was digging through it today. I have a couple minor finishing touches I want to fix up on it, but hopefully I will have it available soon. So if you're excited about that and want that, I'm excited too. So anyway, that is all she wrote today, friends. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out, hit that subscribe button. And friends, as always, until next time, remember to spread kindness like glitter. Bye, y'all.